over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together
we are PM Artist Studio.
Oh, that was good. Like
Yeah.
that one. So, P got up at what time? 3:30 in the morning?
3:33. I wrote
With
it down.
ideas. With some thoughts. some of those 333 thoughts.
That's right.
That's right. All right, let's say hello to everyone coming in. Let me do the little poppy out chat thing. Let's pop that out and do this business.
Yeah,
I found some Mod Podge for P.
Locate my thoughts.
Well, there you go. It was
Don't
3
want,
a.m.
don't want to be rambling about.
Yes. Well, she was okay. She went to bed early. So, you
I went to
know.
bed at 9 o'clock because
Yeah.
I was like wasted.
Tired, wasted. All right, do be sure to let us know that you were in the chat because I don't know if you're here and I cannot say hello to you if I don't know that you were here. We are totally okay with those lurkers. Please do give those thumbsy upsies. That just lets everybody know, hey, something fun's happening over here. I like it. You might like it too.
And sooner's
right.
better.
Sooner's better. All right, hello to Angela, Ann, Brad, Colleen, Cookie Wookie, also known as Mo, Dana, Judy, P at Those Crafty Journeys, Kathy, Lisa, Maxine, Nisi, Panka, Sirius Hecka, also known as Lisa, Susan Dufresne, Vanessa, and Sandy Franklin sneaked in there. Hello.
Very last moment.
All right, this is very exciting. And Colleen, did I say Colleen? Oh, Linda, there we go. Okay, now I'm going to move my chat over here. I'm going to be sure to make sure that your chat is set to live chat. That way you see everything and you don't get left out because I don't know how it decides what to put there, but if you don't have it on live chat, you won't see everything. That's that info. I'm going to move this a little bit over here. And, okay, so are we going to do the giveaway straight away, or are we going to kind of wait until like midway so that way people can kind of come in and do all that business?
Well, do they have to be present for the giveaway?
No,
They
because
don't. Oh, because they already entered.
they already entered, and I just feel like, you know, we have people from all over, and I know that it is tricky to always be here. So I don't,
Well,
as
then
much
I
as I
think-
want to do that sometimes, I don't think.
I think that we should give it a wait.
Give it a little wait?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. She's the boss.
I think that we should because, you know, sometimes people and I'm speaking from personal experience here.
Usually when she says that, it
Not
is.
pointing my finger at anyone and pointing my finger here. You know, sometimes we're a little slow on the uptake, and you know, you just gotta
Yeah.
kind of give people a little time off there.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about I have 3 pages of notes. That's, and actually more than that because I even made a copy of something off of the World Wide Web.
The web.
www.
Eva? Gretchen?
And it was kind of what prompted all of this because I just, you know, the last thing that I looked at on my computer last night was Lisa Samuel Mingus's head that she did. Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And so when I woke up at 3:33 this morning, I came out and opened up my computer, and guess what was there? I forgot to close out my computer. I usually do. Close it out, shut it down.
Yeah, because it kind of runs hot.
It runs hot. If I
It's
don't-
old.
It's an oldie.
But a goodie.
Yeah. So, what pops up right away? Well, and you know, I woke up thinking about this, and then there it was, and I thought, you know, that is like a sign from above. This is what I'm supposed to talk about tomorrow. And then the more I thought about
Or
it,
today, because if it was 3 a.m.
oh
it
yeah,
was
it was today. That's true. But as Izzy would say, it's still dark out, Gigi. It's not tomorrow yet. It's still dark.
Yeah.
I like that logic. Works for me. Anyway, you know, you just have these little moments and you jump on them and things happen and whatnot. And last week, the week was last week.
Yes. I know. It just is weird how
Yeah, okay. Well, Mariah was gone. And I really, really realized just how much I rely on her
Aw.
to, you know, kind of get me back on the track, on the, you know. So she's very gentle, and she doesn't push me, which I appreciate, because
It doesn't go well anyway.
it doesn't go well anyway.
That's why.
She just leaves me alone to muddle through, because she knows that I will. But what's really nice is she does step in and give me kind of little nudges
Yeah.
every now and then. And all of that works because I'm processing. When I'm in that mode, I'm processing, you know, this just big glob of emotions that are all fighting with one another and whatnot. And I really haven't sorted stuff out yet. It's kind of like how I clean. I wait until it reaches critical mass.
Uh-huh.
And then I do something about it.
Because there really isn't any
Because
other
I have
option.
to.
Right.
You know, it's just kind of like, you know, it's like traffic when, you know, they're
Yeah.
doing a lot of road work. It gets slowed down.
Are we going to sit here in the traffic, or are we actually going to take the detour and just, you know?
Yeah, can we take a side street and maybe, you know, see a little scenery that we haven't seen before or whatever. But
That's called going through piles.
or we can just, you know, sit here and stagnate
Yeah.
and, you know, moan and groan about what things are and how things are. But anyway, I've done a lot of process between Tuesday, when I was really, I apologize, I know I was just like, and you know, that we're clearing out the blockage, and part of the thing that cleared out that blockage is two things really. Well, there's more than that, because I was looking at everybody's wonderful things on Makers.
And I'm so happy that you guys are still, I mean, I know that we say like to post during that week before the YouTubers do, but it's any time. And even if you finish your June thing in July, that's fine.
Yeah,
Just put the hashtags on there. It's cool. We'll know. It's okay.
Yeah, seriously, because I haven't decided what to call her yet. I'm leaning towards either Ventana or Silva. Those are my two. I love the Ventana because it's windows.
Yes.
And I could, you know, I don't know. But anyway.
I think she needs to get done or more done on her, and then
yes,
we'll know.
and her personality will emerge.
Yes.
Which I'm hoping that we can get to that today. All right, so kind of clearing out here. So I told Mariah, I said, you know, I want to do something and finish the book today. So we're hoping that that's happening. I may get distracted. We may go off on a totally different thing. But I do have two things that I want to talk about here that I think are really, really important. Now, on Lisa's head, I want to talk about that first. For two reasons. And I'm holding this up so I can see through my bifocals. Okay. The head. The explanation was in the inspiration for the thematic idea of the head, letting others know the pain and source and how it comes out in your art.
Yeah.
Kudos.
Yeah.
I absolutely, you know, people that say, I've heard them say, and I think it's just snotty, and I think it's an, you know, AH thing to do. Let's just keep it about the art. Well, you know, it is. It's all.
My life is about the art. My life.
It's all in there. You
Yeah.
can't just nitpick and pull out a little piece hither and yon and say, well, here's my art, you know, devoid of the other stuff that created it. So what I really appreciated about what she went into there
Yeah.
was the symbolism of the shapes, the colors, the textures, and the lines. This is art from the heart and acknowledging this in visual form. It expiates the inner pain, and it allows the brain and the body a place to reconnect, a physical place to
Right.
reconnect. Bring them together and make them one. And Mariah and I talk about the whole thing of self-promotion all the time. And I get so irked. Somebody asked me to join a group, and the first thing that they say in there is you cannot promote any of blah, 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 blah. You know that one, that disclaimer that they always throw in there. I want you to promote to your heart's content. But remember, you are a part of a community, and as a part of the community, we expect you to interact and support the rest of the community that may not be as in such a wonderful place. Those are the people that need it.
Yeah.
When I was teaching, that child that is the least lovable is the one that needs it the most. And usually they don't smell very good either. Just kind of seems to go hand in hand there. But anyway, I don't know how y'all smell because I can't smell you, but just throwing that out there. All right. Thank you, Lisa Samuels Mingus. I absolutely.
Yeah.
I yes.
That was spot on.
Word.
That is, yeah. Word, sister.
And speaking of, think fast. Going on to our next little thing here. Yolande Alexander and her multiple pulls with one, what do you call that? Laser print. I mean, holy cow. I was just like going, oh, it's not going to show up this time.
I know. I was like, oh, sure. And I think she kind of felt that way too. Yeah, it was crazy. I just was, it was everything that I wanted it to be and then more. I just was like, oh my God.
It really was, and I'm very fond of that print because that is taken from a drawing that I did late night watching murder.
Sketchy doodles.
Sketchy doodles is what I call them. Mm-hmm. Okay, so then she whips out this book, and it's got all these words in it, and she peels them off.
A sticker book with those cool words. Yeah, we need to know more about that.
I need to know more about that. And then I thought, okay, so here I am with No Name Girl. She's Jane Doe right now. And she has dried. And I did put a layer of paper towels on her. Just because, you remember she had an operation and we took her innards out and replaced them with paper-covered innards.
Yes.
So she doesn't...
Her rocks don't roll about.
Rolling rocks are good as long as it's down a hill out in nature, but when it's sitting on your shelf, it's not such a good thing. Okay. Oh, words. Yeah, okay, back to that. Think fast. I have my little light bulb thing here. So I thought, I thought those word things were so cool. So I thought, why not write down the words that are emotionally dragging down and making you into a non-productive vegetable, and cover them up with a color symbolic of the opposite. Or maybe even have, some doom and gloom on there covering up those bad.
I know a lot of the journal, the
people,
like,
yes.
Yeah, the therapy people that do the journal thing.
Yes.
You'll see a lot of people talk about that. I want to get my thoughts out and then kind of cover it up. It's like, because it's putting it out there. You're done with it. It's putting, it's getting it out of you.
Yeah, and giving it form.
Yeah.
And having it become a meaningful something that is visually stimulating and attractive rather than holding it inside and making you into a poopy diaper head. Okay. There we go. I said emotional lurker. That's kind of me. I don't enjoy sharing my feelings.
No, I usually have to kind of pull it out of her. I usually know how she's feeling, but I'm like, okay, should we talk about, like, I feel like you need to do something with this because I'm feeling it. So it needs to get out of the room.
Yes.
Otherwise, I don't want to be here.
And here's what I wrote. Taking care of conflicting emotion makes us available and responsive to others that need our psyche to be healthy.
Oh.
Why? Our energy, or lack of it, directly impacts those we love and care about, whether you recognize it or not. And Mariah's super sensitive. She picks up on things from people walking down the street and she comments, and I'm like, how do you know that? You don't know that.
Yeah.
But she does. So
Devin's here now, so we were giving you love, Devin, about the think fast. Just the multiple polls and all that. I mean, just spot on.
That was.
I'm glad you came over.
Really, really cool. And I'm just, I want to be the person who is there for other people. I want our group to be the group that's there for other people. Somebody that's struggling. And, they may be like me and they're really just a little bit reticent about sharing, all of that and whatnot. So we got to look for clues and pick up on what is between the lines rather than what is actually said.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I'm at my worst, I make snide comments.
Yes, she does. And I'm like, ooh.
And
careful
really,
there.
yeah, I know where it's coming from and everything, but it's out of my mouth and out in the world before I really ever run it by that inner, whatever. Okay, I'm going to read Lisa's thing, and then we're going to get to some art here.
Okay.
The head is, and this is from her post.
Well, Lisa, is it okay that we read it out here? Because, it is a private group, and you should have okayed that with her.
I'm sorry.
Lisa, is it okay if we read it? You got to give it a minute, and while I'm waiting for Lisa to answer, I'll kind of say hello to all of you guys that are coming in. Got a lot of you coming in now, and then, yes, you can destroy those around you when you cannot deal with the sad, bad. Yeah, that's exactly right, Maxine. Let's see, Devin. Great, yes. Yeah, we love it. If you guys are part of the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, Devin did post it there. You can find her in there and the video. I will try to post it here in the but I got about 1 million things open right now, so I'm trying to keep track of my windows. Oh, Susan's crying happy tears. Okay, good. We love you guys. I know. You saw us getting a little teary. That's why we got to be careful about some of this because,
yeah,
the emotions run high. She says yes.
You dribbling on the ink, and
you may read it.
I may read it.
Yes.
Okay, here goes. The head is finished. Well, mine's not. Elizabeth has recycled paper gel prints made with PM Artist Studio stencils. She looks a bit crazy, but I will explain my thought process. When P said to pick out prints, I started looking through my most recent pulls. The head has circles to represent the way my mind works. Extreme ADD, I understand that. I have the pretentious bad of a gnat. So my brain works like a circle. Or works, yes. The stripper line represents the electrical shocks that randomly dart through my body anytime and anywhere. She is colorful, able to overcome the challenges of each day. Her appearance is alien-like because sometimes when I go to appointments with specialists, they look at me as if I have 3 eyes. Being different is a lifestyle I have embraced. So laugh at her or cry, but know that whatever emotion she brings out in you is okay. I accept who I am and embrace each day to the fullest. Thought for the day is live each moment to the fullest of your ability. When and if your body starts to fail, use your mind and do something. This group is amazing. And then she sent me this in a message and said, this might be something that would be apropos for today. I am the best I can be today. I am present in every moment, not distracted by life around me. I struggle with that. I am ready to move forward, forgiving past mistakes. And that's not just forgiving others, it's forgiving yourself. I am willing and capable. Good stuff.
See? All right, you guys want to give something away?
Good timing.
All right, let's do that. Woo! Those are happy tears, by the way.
They are.
Okay, I'm gonna go top side. You got everything out of the... You want to hand me one of those? Somebody has taken all my baby has taken my...
I think
She is hard on
I think that
Kleenex.
they have now become...
She stuffs them in things. And
Well, she made a bed for her latest
I
doll
saw
with
that.
Ben's new
dolphin.
shoebox. We lost poor Ben's favorite sandals. But we know they're somewhere. We just haven't found them yet.
Yeah.
So I just said, they'll turn up. It's like that one sock. If you throw it away, the other one will turn up.
they haven't turned up yet. Though.
They haven't turned up yet. I don't know. I just feel sure I made it home with them.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I do not know.
Yeah.
And he's real happy with his new ones. He says they're a lot lighter.
A little more squishy and comfy. Okay, I'm going top side. So that way I can get the wheel up. Let's turn that on. Let's hope it goes. Look at that, it popped up. Yay! We were a little worried because remember the last time we tried doing it and it wouldn't do its thing and I don't know what happened. All right, you guys ready to spin this wheel?
I'm excited.
All right, let us know in the chat. I want to see it lit up. Give me thumbsy upsies. Give me hearts. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel.
Go.
And then I'll click the button. Oh, goodness. All right, I'm going to spin.
I know, I want to run over there, but I've got everything set here, and if I move it all, it'll be 15 minutes getting it back together.
Oh, looky there. Diana, it's Serenity Art. Wow. We'll have to let her know. That's exciting.
Is she not here today?
No, but that's okay. We don't mind that.
Where is Diana from?
Well, she's part of our collab.
Oh,
She used to be Diana. She changed her channel name.
Well, maybe that's what.
She was Artfully Blonde.
Okay.
Yeah, see.
You can't do that kind of stuff because I get something down and I mean, it's like, hello.
All right. Well, that is very exciting. We will let her know. I have all of her information. I know where to find Diana. All right. I'm going to close that one. Good. Woo-hoo-hoo. I know it was so close. It was almost on. Yeah.
Did everybody see the wheel turning?
Oh, yes, they did. It popped up and everything. I know.
All
Look at
right.
us looking like we know what we're doing. The last time we didn't. That wasn't our fault.
It was painful.
Although, I will say, oh, yes, same thing in July. We'll do it again. You guys really were rocking it there at the end. I think getting the hang of it, like what to do, how to, And what's cool is you guys are bringing up some old videos, which we're even kind of like, oh, yeah. Some of the stuff, is 2 years old. We were a little less wonderful then.
Yeah.
We had some things to work on. We're always trying to get better. Oh, goodness. She's already writing things. All right. Okay. Woo. Yes, they saw the wheel. Very exciting. Yeah, so we'll do the exact same thing in July. Now, are you going to actually collage on her today, or are you doing the book? I was confused about what...
I can't spell.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm. You see my words? Are you
Yes.
top-siding me?
And Leslie, are you still here? We want to give you a shout out. Thank you for joining the Loverly. I think she was there and then she came back, which is totally fine. You guys can swap around on your, things if you want to go down to Powsy Wowsy and hang out for a little while. We're totally fine with all of that.
I don't have spell check here, so we're just winging it.
She's a great vocabulary. She
I
can't
do.
spell for
I can't spell anything.
nothing. Yeah, for nothing. And it has not gotten better with spell check. Makes you lazy.
Yeah, it does.
I'm kind of like, all right, I think I kind of know how to spell this. Come on, help me out, spell check. Hey, Darcy. I love your new hairdo.
Oh, I do too.
So cool. I need to do something with mine. Seriously.
It's amazing what just taking a little. Oh yeah, it's just okay. Well, I can't think of anything.
I'm waiting to go gray so then I can go pink and purple and things like that because I've never been able to do that with my hair.
No,
I
and remember that,
bleached it that one time and it was
and it
not
fell
good.
out because she kept bleaching it, and she had just these little white nubby things sticking up there.
It was the early 90s.
Gee, Mariah,
It's
that's
okay.
attractive. I really am happy that
Such
you
a
did that
loving mother
yourself.
I have.
Okay. All right, here, I just want to, I know I did this without you because I thought it would be boring as crud.
Well, we kind of already, you already did
I
some
already
of that.
I already had the tape on, so you knew that I was going to have to do this. Now, let me tell you what about your paper towels. I don't know which kinds you have, but they all have like some kind of something on the other side. Use the side that just has the straight, little,
Not the bumpy, not the patterned side.
not the pattern side. Use the other side.
What if it's patterned on both sides?
And I don't pull it apart. I just leave it just like it is. And this was done with a half glue, half water.
Oh.
And it was the Barely.
Here, we're getting some words too. Disorganized.
Oh.
Disconnected and
Oh, I
numb.
love disconnected. Oh, whoa. I gotta find a long place for disconnect. Okay.
There you go.
What else?
Here, I love what Maxine says. I tell everyone to learn the language of Max because I can't spell worth beans. That's great. Scared. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, betrayed. Yes. I feel betrayed a lot.
You do?
There's certain things, yeah. I mean, I project a lot of what I think others.
Oh, yeah, and it might not necessarily be so.
Right. And then I'm like, well, how can I put that on them when they don't even know? That's not fair.
Okay.
Now, I tell you, if I tell you and you still do the thing, then I'm super hurt.
Yeah.
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 Anxious.
Anxious. I like anxious.
Ooh, and isolated. I think you
Oh.
felt isolated this last week.
well, I
See,
was.
she wanted her alone time, but then when she had it, it really wasn't.
Well, I know, but it wasn't a happy isolation.
Right.
And it wasn't necessarily self-imposed.
Right.
There's a difference there. If you choose it,
It's
that's one
something,
thing.
yeah, something
But
different.
if it's put upon you, yeah. I love those. Isolated, anxious, disconnect.
Oh, Darcy, I told Brad today, I said, I really kind of miss the days. I used to work from home, and then Brad worked somewhere else, and nobody lived here, and we didn't have Izzy. And it was quiet, like, all day. And it was amazing things I could get done. Now it's just, you really, you get thankful for what you do get done. And that's about as good as it gets. You gotta be okay with it.
There you go.
Some days I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Acceptance. Or,
Yeah.
or what? Yeah. Well, that goes with your frustrated. Yes.
Yeah, I have frustrated.
Yes.
I wrote that down early
Hey,
on.
Robin. Troubled. Yes. Yes. Oh, dump upon. Mm-hmm. Ignored. Yes, I don't like being ignored.
Now, what was the other one?
We've got ignored and dumped upon.
Ignored.
Oh, criticized. Yes, I don't like criticized. I'm not good at taking that. And even suggestions, I feel, I read between the lines a lot.
And sometimes she reads more than's actually there.
Like I said, it's a feeling.
Okay. All right. I'm putting the marker away now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
So your glue mixture is about half and half. It should more or less resemble half and half rather than heavy cream. Heavy cream is probably not going to, I mean, you can muddle it through and you'll see. Today I had to do a little.
Heavy cream is if you want to put on those thick pieces at the very beginning. That usually is more helpful.
All right, so now let me tell you what my process here, what I'm thinking. Let me get rid of the box.
I'm the same way, Darcy. I can hear things through the headphones. I don't know why these people think it's all like noise canceling. It really isn't. But I
The
have
only
bad
thing
ears.
it cancels is me. She doesn't. My voice doesn't get through the headphones for whatever reason. Okay, here's my thought. And it started out because I didn't have any glossy Mod Podge. Okay, so, we had the gallon of matte.
Yeah. Now we have a gallon and 32 ounces plus whatever little things are over there. 'Cause she gave me the wrong information.
I did.
She put in the wrong order.
I put in the wrong order, and I am most apologetic. So what I thought, well, you know, we want to cover up these negative thoughts with something happy. And I can come back in later and weave in some more, you know, of the darker part for the base. Because we don't want to ignore those feelings. Because ignoring them actually just makes them amplify. And if you stick them around and you hold on to them long enough, you know, you end up with, you know, stomach issues or, you know, some of that kind of hoopla.
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 Blah, blah.
And, you know, I don't know that I need it, but Mariah, in Izzy's bathroom, there's a little glass that has water in it, soaking. If you could dump that water out and bring me some other water, I will have something ready here.
Okay.
To put my brush in if I decide that, you know, enough.
Gotcha.
We've got enough of this and I want to do something else. Because I do have a new stencil.
Oh, yes.
And, you know, sometimes when I put in requests for stencils, they don't always show up like right when I wanted them to. But this one really, I'm like super jazzed about it. Okay, what my mixture here is, it's really thick. But the reason it is, thank you, really thick is because I had to mix up outdoor Mod Podge with indoor.
I said, I don't know if outdoor's glossy or not. But
I think it is. I'm going with that.
Yeah.
And I'm not really going to be too terribly concerned because I have like 14,000 sheets of this. And I'm just going to cover up these words. And it's just, you know, it's really an empowering feeling here, you know, just, all right. I'm going to green you away.
Yeah, all right.
And I think that, you know, I really thought long and hard about it, and I know Mariah's favorite color is not green. But I love green.
I love lime green.
So we should say that she loves some greens. And I want to kind of make this, I really want to see what happens when I come up here and kind of go over some of the old.
And I like wearing army green. I like that color to wear.
I do too. When I'm thinking that when I get my eye surgery and they cut all the filmy stuff off, that my eyes are going to be green again.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
Well, they're still pretty green, but do you think that'll brighten them up?
I do, because I think there's like a
hazy.
I don't know that.
Well, she was supposed to go get her.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what. It's been a comedy of errors. I mean, you know, Shakespeare didn't have anything on me last week. It was just.
Or yesterday with the poor people at the.
Oh yeah, I went along on the doctor's appointment and vented a little bit.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
And I am going to post our I will post our vacation pictures. I just haven't been able to. I sort of sorted them, but, you know, I'm not going to give you guys all 400 of them. Nobody wants that. I don't want that.
Oh, Van would
love that.
He would, you know.
Yeah.
Because I used to be making posts to send, you know, to people when we would go out and go fishing and be gone for a week.
Oh, Devin says it doesn't work that way. Your cataract is behind your pupil. No. Hey, we can still believe. Just, you know.
Okay.
Go
Devin.
I didn't have to read that. I guess I could have kept you in your happy zone, but
Oh,
then they would have been like.
Well, maybe I'll ask them to put a green lens in.
A green one.
And I can, you know, go around.
You can get some of those fake eyes.
Feeling green.
I think it's all, you know.
Oh, it's so funny when we went to the doctor yesterday. Our new doctor's name is Iqbal. And I said,
did you look at it?
yeah, I had him spell it for me.
Yeah.
And so,
Oh, she says, but you'll have a fresh sparkle in your eye.
well,
There you go.
I'm sure ready for that. Okay. Now I'm going to, can everybody see what's going on here? Oh my gosh, I need my,
Oh, I know where they're at. The beans are up here.
no they're not.
Oh, did you find them?
Found them.
Yes, they were over here.
Yeah.
I found them. I found them over here.
They were. Okay. This is
We both found them.
our lentils. And, you know, if you don't like eating them, don't throw them away. They make great sandbags.
Yeah. For you.
And actually, I do. I like these.
Yeah.
I don't like the little ones so much because it just, I don't know, they just seems like they just
Just
melt down to nothing.
Yeah, and get kind of goopy.
And they're just this brown goo. Yeah, I wasn't too crazy about the brown ones. I like these though. They're yummy. And they're pretty.
Oh, Deb says her light blue eyes turned gray by the time she was 30. I had no idea it could happen. And she says she always blamed the 2 babies. I say Izzy sucked all my moisture out of my body. I've never needed lotion like I need lotion now.
It really is true. It really is true. And poor Van, he's just turned into like this large, flaky.
Oh, Angela wants to know, what else can you do with the prints? Well, you can make books with them. You can collage in your art journals with them. You can cover boxes.
Oh my, yes.
Love the you know, any kind of home decor-y kind of stuff that you want to do.
Oh, is my one thing up there, my salt container that I covered?
Probably. It's just buried within some things. I don't. It's fun to, like, yeah, all your little containers that you want to keep your pencils and things in. That's fun. Or if you want to upcycle, because P has even done some of her, what is it, the hydrogen peroxide little plastic bottles. She keeps all those because they're great because they're squarish.
Yeah, and
Which
they
is very
fit
nice.
places.
Yeah.
That other things don't necessarily.
And you can then size them, which is very nice. Yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do with these prints. You can just, you know, put them in stacks and look through them.
Yeah.
That's one thing we seem to
And
do
make,
a lot of.
and make people look at them when they come over and visit you.
Yeah.
Especially people that you don't necessarily want to visit you often.
Yeah,
can drag
you don't
that.
want them
It's
coming
kinda-
back. Say, come here, look at this stuff.
It's like those baby
what
pictures that, you know, people pull out. This is my baby pictures. You got to look at this.
Yeah, look at this.
Okay, hey, we're just moving right along
Oh, yes.
here.
Anne says make cards, tags, wrapping paper, stationery. Yeah, anything that you would want to wrap or send to people. They're great gifts as far as, like, yeah, the cards and...
Okay, now one of the things I will say, when you're doing anything that's an edge, and I believe I mentioned this in the last one, make sure you're not stopping at the edge. That you want to either go around it or whatever, because it will catch on you and you will be angry.
Oh, okay. These are some good things. So Jolynn says cover up old recipe box, and she then keeps her ATCs in. That's a fantastic thing. Hello, Rennie. And the fiber goddess, she says, please share your reason for tearing into the small pieces. I think I know, but I'm not sure.
I just think that you get more interesting results. I could put a whole big thing down here, but then it would be a whole big thing.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't blend in, and it wouldn't allow me to overlap and do kind of have an irregular. I'm looking more for a textural rather than a pattern.
Yeah. And one of the other things that tearing into the smaller pieces offers you is more maneuverability.
Yeah.
It covers some of those turns and things better. If you have
And yeah, especially the areas like around the nose.
Yeah.
And the eyes and the mouth. If you have areas where you have small places to work into, you definitely don't want to try to, because you'll have wrinkles.
Oh, Deb says you can make amaze balls binder dividers with gel prints. I think that's a fantastic idea.
A what?
Amazing. No, she just said amazing
Oh,
balls.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just heard maze, and I was like, oh, Izzy loves mazes. Yeah, our baby loves some mazes. Okay, that's probably horrible, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have the autofocus on, so it's not gonna make.
I just want to know where I am here. And I don't, we might have to move on up and just do a section because I really want this, I want you to be able to see this and be entertained by this rather than, you know, me just sitting over here and doing brush strokes.
I love this. Lisa Mingus says, if you have more than you need, share with your arty friends. We definitely do a bit of that because P is pretty prolific.
I was just looking back over here, back behind me here on the top of that shelf. Those are all of my ones that I feel are really,
She favorites.
yeah, my favorites.
I still
But
make
I
her
go through them.
them.
I go through them every now and then. And
It's time.
sometimes my favorites aren't the same anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, we have covered up all of the negative words, ladies
Here
and
we- Hey,
gentlemen.
doesn't that feel good?
Doesn't it? I mean,
Put those babies in the jungle.
yes. All right, last one I'm covering up here is limiting. Boy, isn't that, you know, self-limiting.
What is it?
Limiting.
What's the thing that Izzy likes to say now from that show? It's not criminal to be an individual. There we go. I think that goes with limiting. Like, don't limit me. It is not.
Yeah.
I am limitless.
Yes.
Except for some days.
Except for some days.
I'm feeling very limited some days.
And really, what's sort of nice about this approach is if you are worried that you don't have enough of some one color, if you kind of spread it around a little bit, then it's going to look like you intentionally wanted it
Yeah,
that
you
way.
have
rather
less-
than just one, oh dang, I don't have any more of that. And that was kind of a multiple, oops.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's like, okay, good. Like, it gives you're kind of giving yourself an out, or, you know, that whole ability to move through the process a little quicker versus going, oh no, now
Oh
what do I
man,
do?
this is not good news.
Yeah.
and that's kind of what happened to her here, and
Yeah.
why she looks like she does. And you know, the things that you learn from the School of Hard Knocks stay with you a long time.
Oh yes, the bookmarks, and Panka's bookmark. She's
Oh,
that reminds
man.
I'm gonna swap her an ATC. I need to pull one. Pull her a good one. Any color preference, Panka? Let me know.
Oh, I know. And my favorites. Well, I really did like the blue and the gold ones.
Yeah.
But
me too.
the ones I liked were the ones where you did the slices of color, where you
that was-
used the plate and you got some nice sharp edges, and I thought that was so wonderful. Okay, now I need to take care here because I'm down to these strips, and I do want to have some of these all the way around, and I can't lay her down anymore, so I'm going to have to.
She needs to go sit a bit and dry.
She needs to sit a bit to dry, but I think I can do this.
Ooh.
Ooh.
She's playing a dangerous game here
I
with her
am.
beans.
And I may have to.
Oh, that's a wonderful styrofoam ornaments, or any really ornaments. Like, if you have, I think you could even fix broken ones with, oh, what is that technique? There's a special word for it. We've talked about it before, where, and I believe it's probably Japanese, most likely Japanese, where, like, if they take the cup,
Kurosagi, or
they fill the crack with something else.
they usually use gold.
Yes.
But you don't have to
So
use
you
gold.
celebrate some of the broken parts.
Yes, it's something that just because it's not perfect anymore doesn't necessarily make it any less desirable. And then once you fix it, it's like even better.
It does look like she's peeking up out of the jungle. That's great. Though it's like, I like it. It looks like she's, because this is such a transitional moment.
Well, I do want to kind of get the idea of
Oh, wabi sabi? Is it kind of the wabi sabi? No, wabi sabi. is that
it's a K word.
the wabi sabi is a little bit different.
But that's doing something with things that,
Yeah.
yeah, like
Kintsugi.
kintsugi. That's it.
Yeah, and
Thank you, Anne. In fact, I think she's the one that.
I think we posted something. You posted something. Ann might have posted something.
Yeah.
In Makers at one point about all that. I love that idea.
I do too. And even if this sticks a little bit, I think I can pull it off of the plastic sack without. Come on, honey.
Marita came in with it too. All right, awesome. Oh yes. All right. So while we're kind of going through some of this, do give the thumbsy upsies. We'd very much appreciate it. Those of you that are kind of lurking in the background, no problemo. We totally are okay with that, but we still very much appreciate the thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. That is the first, best, easiest, freest way to support us and all things, you know, PM Artist Studio, Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, all of that business.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We all tie it into each
Whoa,
other.
come back
she's
here.
rolling.
Come back to me.
This is also why having the rocks stabilized is very important.
Yeah, because that baby will roll around in there.
No worries, Kathleen. No worries. Oh.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
sometimes that happens. Come on, honey. Work with me here.
This is kind of like doing Izzy's hair. It's a moving target.
You know, and it's just like, come on, honey. This isn't your first rodeo. You know what the deal is here.
I know. Just give me 2 seconds of like stiff, straight, in place. I can get this done.
And, you know, it's just really hard to do your hair when you're standing on your head.
Yeah. Or, you know, what? Huh? Huh? And then you're like, and then, why are you pulling my hair, Mommy? I'm like, I'm not doing it.
You are.
You are. It's just, you know.
Alrighty, well, we've got a good start there, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give her a bit of a roll here.
I'm loving that already. Freshen her up. Just poking her
Freshen
head
her
out of the
up.
jungle. Love that idea.
I know. I'm pretty excited about it too, and I have a ton of green prints over here. And now, this is why I had you bring me this, Mariah, so I didn't have to worry about it.
Very good.
Okay, what did I do with my lid? Here it is.
What's next?
All right, so you saw her and you saw that I have gaps there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, those gaps will be filled in using parts of my...
Maxine says she thinks there's another piece of green underneath her. Oh, here, let me do that for you.
Can you... No, I believe I got it out, but it was there. So good call. And see, I just saw a
I
little
love it that we have people helping us out.
stick and God knows I need all the
Oh,
help
no,
I
that's
can
right.
possibly
Wish you guys
get.
were watching her all the time.
Brad said, I think we should just put a camera on her. I said, you know, and that is no. I'm not going to do that.
There would be such
I'll have
shenanigans that you
They'll
could.
ban me from YouTube. And they'll ban me from Facebook because, you know, the
Now, what I do think you need is some of the little stretch wrappy stuff. 'Cause
yeah, that would
I'm not-
really help because you know what I've noticed about those containers that have that little built-in plastic thing on them? Boy, do they open up so nicely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that well, I'll yeah.
Yeah,
We'll get to that.
we're on a weird thing with this thing.
Yeah, it's
Thanks.
well, it's a recycled jar.
Yes, I see that.
I'm not sure what it had in
I'm
it.
trying to, you know, back out of it and then back, you know.
Well, that's what I was doing, but I thought I was just being an idiot.
Hello, Mitzi. So glad you're here.
Okay, here it is. Are you ready to lose your mind?
Do you remember what we called it?
Ah. No. What did we decide?
Aqueous Effervescence.
Aqueous Effervescence. Well, thank God I don't have to spell that.
I know, I had to look it up.
God.
It's like effervescence. Is that EVE? No, that's not right. It's effer.
Effer.
Like
E-F-F-E-R.
EFFER. Yes.
Effer.
Effer. I'm like, a little mother effer.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so here.
It's the Aqueous
here,
effer.
here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Can you see the gold shining through?
Yes.
Okay, this is, I'm handing this off to Mariah, but not right now because this strip right here, I'm not in love with that.
Yeah.
I need some nice red in there because what it's supposed to be doing is it's supposed to be matching up to.
And then it was hilarious because she was all proud of herself, showed it to me. She goes, "Oh yeah, I didn't really hit that greenish kind of tealy color, did I?"
Yeah, I've got some great turquoise here,
It's different.
but it's not the right one.
Yeah.
The one down on this end is closer. But I'm probably not going to use very much of that, well, because there's that ugly piece right there. So I'm going to have to do some color.
That's the 9x12. That's the big one. That's as big as we can make it
Yeah,
at this moment in time.
yeah.
I mean, we could make 12x12 stencils. Just we haven't had a lot of requests.
I just don't, even if I had, when I had the 12 by 12 plate, remember you made me one? I
Yeah.
think it was the big one.
Well, that was also a test with that other material that's like UFO, but it's thicker, and we
Yeah.
just had a heck of a time cutting it.
Yeah, and I think that's what this one is made out of. Because it weighs about 5 pounds.
Oh, Robin has lost some stencils.
Oh,
Well, they'll come back around.
they
usually
will.
do. Oh, now we haven't. We're gonna. You showed this the other day.
yes. But it's not up and going yet because it needed some places that it needed to
Yeah,
be.
we should have both of these up by Sunday.
And I really like this one for the shadow technique
Yeah.
where you flip and flop it. It's really a good one. I don't know if I can find.
Well, or you could just show people. Are you gonna? Or what are you doing? What's your plan here?
Well, my plan is to fix this so that you can go ahead and do my cover.
Oh, fantastic.
Now, while I'm doing that, I found 3 more pages.
I know you mentioned. So I need to.
But I don't know if they're done.
Oh, dear.
I do really like this one though because it's got that.
I would love it if
Oh,
you showed the people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of just yammering
Yammering
on about it. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, here we are. These are the 3 pages that I found stuck together with a bunch of stencils in a folder. So I had them organized. If they're in a folder, they're organized. But look at that. Isn't that wonderful? And this is one of my favorites. It's like some texture paste attached itself there. Oh well. Yeah. But now here's the problem. You know, if these don't fit in, we can just put these in. I can chop them in 2 and send them off into the
Yeah,
universe.
I think so. I think that
Then instead of trying to
Please.
reorganize our book and everything, because see, it's all matched up right now.
Yeah.
And we have an odd number here, so that would present a problem.
And we will probably, maybe we try to send out, we'll make sure that we include it in the email that goes out when Aqueous Effervescence, and then Rusty Rivets.
Rusty Rivets.
That's what we were gonna call the other
that's what
one.
that one's going to be.
It's like
I love that.
rusted out rivets. You like that better, or just rusty rivets?
Rusty Rivets.
Okay.
It rolls off the tongue better. Okay, can I use this one? I can use it like this.
Anne says the universe would love those. I may very well change my name to the universe.
Oh no, don't do that. Oh, it's just enough. I'll tell you what, just darn. Oh my God, is she with us today?
No, because remember, she's in Wales right
she's
now.
in Wales. Well, I wanted to show her this because it's her small blue with leftovers from all of the crackling that I did. Isn't that wonderful?
It is. It looks like lightning.
Yeah.
Kind of, whenever it's one of those storms that hits right about dusk.
Oh yeah, and you can still see a little bit of the
Yeah.
blue in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm really digging on that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but anyway, it's really cool looking.
Say that.
Okay, now we need to make some decisions here.
Hey, Christy. So glad you're here.
Is that our Christy?
Well, it's Christy Hartman.
Oh, okay. Yes, because we have a K Christy. She's a C Christy.
Yes.
Okay, so now I think this is going to work.
Oh, Liz bought the smalt blue yesterday. You will not be disappointed, it seems.
Hey, but the thing is, you have to use a little bit more than you usually would because it's very dry. Unless you want to add some.
When she says dry, she means highly pigmented.
Yeah, but I just say dry because it dries
Right.
up on your plate like in a New York minute, and you just got this really nice layer down that you really wanted to pull something with, and you're like, oh, that isn't working.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, or just put some retarder in there. It works with that too. Okay, so here's our plan, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to try to get some of this warmer turquoise here. And in order to do that, I'm just going to do a strip.
Oh, so you're putting that on the one that's already done.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's a...
I know. I'm living dangerously.
That's right. No lollygagging.
Living dangerously. Okay, here's the turquoise that I used. And I think I put some other color with it. Maybe some of that cerulean or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Nah. I just thought what I could do is go over it with gold because that's kind of how I got.
Oh, lurk away, Evie. We're glad you're here.
Yeah. Because see, can you see that? That is with posies in gold. Should we try that
Wait,
first?
what are you talking about? Oh, it's not posies, it's pansies, but
Pansies, posies.
don't listen to her. Don't get the stencil names from her.
Fleurs. Blooms.
Even more wrong.
Okay, what do we want to do? Decisions.
Oh, and Susan wants to know if we have a stripper made of that one. Are you talking about of Aqueous Effervescence?
Oh, that would be a good one.
That would.
Brad, are you there?
Brad's here. Can you make
Aqueous Effervescence needs to be a stripper.
one of the stripper packs?
One of the stripper packs. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, she says yeah.
Yep. It would certainly be something that I would use. Okay, quinacridone yellow nickel azo gold. A tiny little squirt, and it's really hard because this stuff comes out a mile a minute. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Lizzie Beth. So glad you're here.
All right, let's see what that looks like.
It's very light. I mean, like you got just a little bit there.
I'm just making a strip, Mariah.
I know.
By golly, I'm so. Sometimes I'm just so dead gum pleased with what I do that I just want to spit.
Oh, okay. You are putting it on this one. You're altering the color of this one to match what was our. Okay, good. That's what I was thinking you were doing. But then when you were talking, then it sounded like you were going to put it on the cover thing, and I'm like, why would you do that? That
I'm
thing.
gonna put it on the cover.
That sounds like a very. Oh, very nice. I like that.
Now we got to hurry up and get it down
stop
here.
lollygagging.
Stop lollygagging. Get it down on the other
Stop
end.
oohing and awing at your own stuff. Move along. We'll have the ooh and awe at the end.
Admiring my work while the paint is drying. Hot diggity. All right, look at that. That's some mighty fine work there, y'all.
Indeedy, indeedy.
And we still have a little bit of whatnot here. I don't know. I'll just catch it on down on the end.
I think Maxine missed out on all the stripper talk. Yeah, so, well, all of them are downstairs because we're working on, the ones that P had cut around and everything. But they're just the little, like the freebie ones that we send. 10 bits is typically what we call them. But strippers tend to be a little bit longer.
Yeah, and they're purposefully made to be just like an addition to something.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't really need that. I like that. I need a little. I think this white here is going to have to go away and become red.
Really? I don't know that I agree with that. Can we see a side by side of the cover with the piece that you're trying to?
Oh, goes really good with this green over here. All right, let's just put this aside.
The
for a
lighting
second.
got weird all of a sudden. I don't know what's up with that. Clouds or something?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, now here's the other thing that in your very large piece that you got going on there, yeah, you see where my brain's going right now.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
It ain't gonna work.
Or both.
It no worky.
Now, that may or may not be true if you're willing to. All right, where's the other cover? Because it will be a lot easier than doing your. Or is that the same size? That's fine too.
Yeah, it's the same size. I don't know what I did. Oh, here it goes.
Oh, good golly, Miss Molly.
This is the back.
Because this is. Excuse me. Ew, I got a little.
Well, see, I think we can do this
Okay, that was going to be my suggestion.
because we have to share the red.
Yes.
We have to share the red.
Now, if that is the case, that white down at the bottom, or towards, the left, yes, that one.
We need some red on that.
You can do, I think you can do some red on that one, but don't lose your other, because I think you need it over there. But you need some red in between your
In
blue.
there, yeah.
Or at the
Oh,
end.
we need some yellow.
Maybe a little both.
Well, let's see if we can do that. By golly.
Bye, Devin. So glad you came.
All right, so let's get out our big in here.
Yeah, it was kind of a group name thing. Yeah, for sure.
What is it?
The stripper business. I'm
Well, they
still
were
struggling with is that a smart move to do? I mean, I know you guys like it and get it, but if just the random person happens upon our website or whatever, will they understand and be, as humored as we are about it? From a marketing,
Well, yeah, well,
I know your feelings.
Yeah, I'm
She
not even
doesn't
gonna.
give a pooty poo about it all.
Yeah, it's like.
So,
Yeah.
this is the daily struggle around here. Inappropriate versus,
As he said about the thing with Josh and Luke at the airport.
Please don't.
Okay.
I mean, it is Thursday.
I guarantee you we will be having some combos with some teachers
You can tell.
at some point. Okay, so when they left, they left at 5 o'clock in the morning, right?
Well, we had to get there. It takes about 45 minutes or so to get to the airport. Plus,
Yeah.
you got to do the security things and, all that business. So you got to be at the airport like 3 hours beforehand or whatever.
Yeah. Boy, is that a lot of fun with a
Yeah.
5-year-old boy.
I mean,
are we there yet?
Yeah. What are we doing now? Can I run around? Can I ride the escalator 20 million times? Can I,
Can I
Can I-
waller around on the floor and
Floor.
pick up,
And it really, that is not a joke.
It really is not a joke because she does. Oh, Lord.
I'm just like,
Yeah. Okay. So we need
well, I'm gonna,
opaque.
she'll tell a story here in a minute.
Oh, yeah. About Izzy at the. So, anyway, I told you both of my children went on vacation the same week. How rude is
Well,
that?
we didn't really know. But yeah, it was sort of.
Because I was very. Number one, I was angry about that, but I was trying not to be. And anyway, so Nathan and his family were headed to Florida. Mariah and Brad and Ezzy are going to Mexico.
Via the
And
cruise.
I'm going to the hospital.
Yeah, all week long.
Yeah. Fun times.
Yes.
And then,
Hey, Brenda.
okay, so did you know that they were going to be at the airport?
No, we did not know that they were leaving at the same time. So Brad's getting me coffee. And then the boys came down.
Ah, ran into him.
Yeah.
And then Izzy was sitting there and they
she's like, ah!
jumped at her and everything. And so when she's relating this to me
When
later.
we got back.
Yeah, when they got back, she says, did you know Josh and Luke scared the hell out of me at the airport?
Sounded
I
just
said,
like her.
No, I wasn't aware of that. Your mother forgot to tell me that, honey. She says, well, it was the truth. I was just, I jumped out of my chair.
I've decided that Izzy has started telling stories like old people.
Well, who's she hang out with all the time? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here going, blah, blah, blah. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm making yellow
Oh, there you go. All right.
and red.
Yes.
Well, let's just, I'm really kind of leaning towards just do the red. Oh, I need to do the red down there.
Yeah, I think if you want a very successful situation to happen here, best
Let's just
not
do
to
it.
mix them, because then you're going to get more orange, and then you're going to have to deal with that.
I'm not going to be happy with that. You're right.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure, I'm hooked up here on my bracelets. Hooking up with my apron. Pull this down. I feel like I'm choking today.
Well, you got quite the necklace ensemble today.
I do. Because I have a really crappy shirt on. My Alaska shirt. Mariah spilled bleach all over it.
Oh, here, this is great. Christy Hartman says, I used to tell parents when I was teaching that if they believed half of what came home, I'd believe half of what came to school.
Actually, I'll tell you, boy, did I get some good ones in show and tell sometimes. I mean, those parents didn't know I had lots of blackmailing material there. Oh, yeah, there was some, and you know those first graders are the worst. Oh, my gosh, they just spill their guts and tell you all kinds of stuff that you didn't want to hear about,
Right.
Daddy's having an affair with blah, blah, blah. And then let me tell you what, in small towns, everybody knows everybody anyway. And holy moly, yeah. It was,
stuff.
yeah.
I do like that. That's, I think we when we do the meet with the teacher, we'll just tell her that. Kind of like the, I need a handicap in sports type thing, like when you play golf.
Well, unfortunately, this went pink on me.
It did go pinky. And I don't. Well, because you're over the white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can augment it with doing that. I don't know if that was the thing to do or not.
I didn't agree with that, but you didn't give me time to.
Yeah,
Say it
didn't give
out
me time
loud.
to say anything. Okay, well, but
Well,
we're
just
gonna...
do the yellow over it.
Yeah.
Redeem yourself.
Yeah.
Now, can we think about this before you get off? That is not the yellow you want. You need the brighter one.
Oh, well, I've got to take care of my red.
Okay.
So my red is too pink.
Okay.
We'll just keep doing bubbles.
Effervescence.
We're effervescenting. That's the thing correct.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're sending P to school. That's just the thing. 'Cause you ain't fixing it.
It ain't getting fixed. That's exactly right.
I think give it a minute, and then if you, I wish I knew more about how you got where you were with that, because I didn't see any of this. She's just gonna keep doing what she wants to do. I don't know why.
That helped.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I need to get a yellow, and I can't remember
That's
what.
just a black tissue paper, like
Yeah.
gift paper. It's nothing special.
And this is really kind of crappy.
It's kind of
I don't love it. Which yellow did I use? I'm leaning towards this. Don't know, but I'm thinking.
I thought that's pretty funny, Brenda.
What?
Her grandson always tells people that my nana and my dad are getting married. My boyfriend and I have raised him as our own, but awkward.
Children aren't children are just
their perception of it, yeah. Okay, I think you need to go slowly with this and not just put down. You need to lift with something else.
Oh.
That's your el problemo.
No, you just say that you don't know that.
Well, it's witnessing this stuff.
Ooh.
There you go.
Well, that's a nice little piece.
Yeah, it is. I love that yellow.
Oh, I don't think that's enough. I don't think I've taken enough off. I think it's just a big blob.
You do?
Mm-hmm. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see.
It might be a little blobby, but
I gotta make sure that I
you're
get it
lined
in the
up.
right place. You know, this is a lot harder than you think it is.
I get it. I'm also just... What happened to your long strip of gel plate? Kind of your stampy one.
What?
That's better. Still looks a little murdery and whatnot down there. Okay, I don't think that's gonna help it.
Yeah, it did. Look.
Okay.
Let me get a little bit of that over here. Yeah, okay. I mean, you know, it's not exact, but
Yeah, well, and don't you have that long piece? Don't you have that, or is it 8 inches long? What? You know what I'm talking about? Gel plate? Gel plate. Well, gel plate piece.
it's not long enough.
Oh,
I know. I thought about that too.
because I think that would be easier to maneuver, and then you could stamp it on there, and
Yes.
you could do it in little sections. Might look a little splotchy, but
You are right.
these are options. I got ideas. That's what I bring to the table.
Oh well, I think that's good enough. I'm done with that. I'm tired of that. I don't want to do that anymore.
Fair enough.
It's good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough. And I'm handing it off to you.
All right. So what am
Now,
I?
do you think I should do a gold on this?
Yes.
I think I
do
should too, because I think that is going to make it more better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to worry about cleaning that all off there. Just
No.
not going to do that. Oh boy, I'm trying to do
Now, real quick, I think you need to do exactly what you just did with the yellow. So you just have the outlines versus.
Oh yes, okay.
Because
Yeah.
don't.
Take it off and
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Agreed. Oh, look at.
Oh, you do have a piece stuck there. I
Well,
think that
it's
was the
because
one-
I set her down.
Oh.
She's drying pretty fast.
And it's kind of that. I think the mix was good.
I do too.
So outdoor works. If you have the
Outdoors glossy.
you have the outdoor Mod Podge.
It's glossy. We've never used it for anything.
No, I don't even know why we got it.
I don't either. Because I believe it's a big fat lie.
I don't trust it. Just
I
like
don't-
the dishwasher one. I don't
Yeah.
really trust that either.
And I don't know that I want to be eating and drinking Mod Podge, quite frankly, my dear.
Well, I think it's more for the outside of something. Like if you do a glass, if you paint on the outside part,
Oh.
then it seals it. This is not. I don't think you're supposed to be drinking from it. It's definitely not like, you know, BPA free and all that business.
Well, that's what I thought.
Well, I don't believe that is right. So I'm glad we had this discussion.
Boy, me too. It was weighing heavily on my mind.
Start watching those plates and serving cookies and whatnot.
Okay, what am I doing here?
Oh, it's so mean.
Okay, I'm making green gold. How do I want to do that? I want to do that with a little more of this.
So I wish someone would make black I know.
Black Carnival. Yeah, we all.
Well, we're all.
We would all be buying that. Maybe we should go into business and make our own. Look at that.
That's a lot. Had you planned on that, or?
I'm using Big Mama here.
Yeah, you are. No, Bertha.
Well, you know, I'm going to be putting that down there and getting up some stuff, so.
That's some entertainment.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness.
Okie dokie. And Mariah says we need to take it off.
Yes. Use your thing. Oh yes, that's true, Kathy.
Hey, were y'all watching Patty today? She got her, and I just thought of it when I was doing this brayer. She got her new custom.
Well, they're Robin McClendon's stamps, art foamies. That's what she was using.
No, but she got a new brayer.
Oh, her Baron.
Baron,
Yes.
sorry, brayer. Blech.
She got a big one.
Yeah, because she says she has the big
It was
hands.
a special request.
Yeah. You just got these little places where the little holes
Hello,
are.
Tamari.
You got to make sure that you really stomp on them.
Yeah, the little ones.
The little ones, to get it down in there and get it up,
Hey,
because
Diane.
it does make for really interesting.
This is Aqueous Effervescence. It will be available hopefully Saturday early, but most likely
Oh
Sunday.
man, look at that. That's going to be great for something.
Ooh, that's some.
I'll bring it back, ladies and gentlemen.
That is some fancy business.
I got to move along
yeah,
here.
just yammering on and
Oh,
googling.
I don't know, Mariah. I think we need to take off more. I think I got too much paint on here. Maybe I should just do this.
Yeah. Use your thingy.
Oh,
There you go.
that's what we're talking about.
Oh, Judy P's ready for another stencil naming contest. Hi, Lisa Jameson. Well, we've got some ideas about some other stencils and things. We just got to get kind of back into the swing of things. Like, it's been a little like...
What do you think?
Ooh,
Good?
Yes. Leave it alone.
Yeah, I think so
I'm
too.
going to smack you with the 2x4.
She's getting hitted up. Oh, let's pull this one back.
Oh, the brayer, isn't that a 6-incher? That's the one that Lisa sent her for.
Oh, it's 8.
8. There you go. Big old Bertha.
Yeah, and when I'm doing that, and it's really great if you're going into and doing ombres, because then you just have to do one,
Yeah, you're not having to do a lot of moving around and...
you know, this kind of stuff. Yeah.
It is fun to see what everybody's answers. That works too, Lisa. Her thing is an upside down jar. That's what P used to use. And it started wearing out the jar lid.
Yeah, good.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Doesn't that look nifty?
Mm-hmm. It's really interesting how different.
Yeah, I'm going to bring them both out.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the positive and negative of this stencil is it's really.
I had to go stitching it, but yeah, so Patty, I guess she busted out her big glass one, and she nearly fell out of bed laughing in a naughty manner. Yeah.
Of course, it would, you know, we're kind of comparing apples to oranges here with the black and the white, but.
No, I think it's kind of cool. It's sort of, you know, it has a snaky look to it, sort of, but then it does have the bubbly look.
I think it would just work for a lot of different things. I really do.
Now, are you going to show them the flip-flop? How you created the...
Oh, created this thing.
Yeah, because she flipped it back and forth in different
Oh,
directions.
no. I did
Right?
not do that on this one. I know what you're talking about now. Sorry.
Okay.
That was erroneous information.
Sorry, don't mind me.
Erroneous information. No, this
cells
was
in a bloodstream, yes. Oh, yes. Isn't
This-
that lovely?
this was the other one, the other circle.
Rusty rivets.
Rusty rivets, yeah. This was rusty rivets. But look at that. Isn't that awesome?
I like it.
The fact that I could lay my hands on that, you absolutely know what a miraculous thing that was.
Yeah, I know.
Okie dokie. I can hand that across to Mariah.
So now what am I supposed to be doing exactly? You've not given me much direct. Like, I know that I'm doing the covers, but like,
You're
what
going
goes
to
on
be
what?
gluing this onto the backs of these.
Okay, and then what's going on the other ones? Like you had originally said you
Okay,
were going
these
to
are
collage.
both fronts.
Okay.
The back is going to be black. Just plain black.
Well, it's kind of boring.
I
You're the boss.
I think that, you know, you won't get confused about which way it's supposed to go.
I think you got a little lazy, but I'm just saying.
No, I really thought about it. And I've got the stuff to do it with. And I just started putting them on there and I thought, you know, that really just fights with the really
Yeah. I hear you, though.
beauty of the last print.
Okay. You've convinced me.
And I like this on the back of this because this sort of leads you into the whole
Yeah.
business of the circles.
I like it. You have sold me. See,
Okay.
sometimes all you have to do is explain yourself.
Well, sometimes I don't do a very good job of explaining myself. All right, now what
What are you going to do?
was I going to do next?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I was going to do next. Alter. I need more, because what I really envision here, ladies and gents, well, I wanted to show them the other prints. The need to put this aside for a sec. Don't want to put it someplace where I put something on top of it and then never seen again.
Hey, creatively. All right.
All right, so here is an experiment. I want to take this and I want to make it green, but I want to do it on the back side so that it shines through. Because I think that this is, I don't know, it might not be. I'm going to have to go really dark in order for this to be.
Sorry, I found that funny.
What?
I'm going to have to go really dark.
I'm going to have to go really dark.
Pardon me.
What does Izzy say? To the dark side. You have to go to the dark side, Gigi. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go to the dark side.
Do you want me to scoot this so I'm getting as much as I possibly can of this business? Or, yeah, that probably makes the most sense.
Yes.
Okay. Okie dokie.
You know, actually, whatever you do is fine. I'm I'm kind of over it.
This is the point where I get with a lot of my clients, where they've run out of time, and they just finally give in, and you can pretty much do whatever you want.
Yeah, if you wear them down.
Yeah. Right. Thanks.
Wear them down. All right, where's some, oh, that's not what I want. Not what I want. Where are you? Prussian blue. All down in the cracks there? Huh. There you were. Hiding in plain sight. Okay. So we're going to do a Prussian blue background on this, with the idea that we may have to come in and do something to make it green, which we know we can because we have access to many different colors of yellow. Y'all with me on this?
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie.
Right, Brenda.
What?
Let's just let the force be with us.
Yes. Sally forth. And I do have these weird buildups out here that I don't know when they're going to come off and what not. But
that's part of
guess I should have dealt with that. But I'm just, I'm just not going to do it. Backside.
I'm gluing.
Look at this, Mariah.
Oh, wow. So this was the crackle one, or the
Lightning.
lightning
Yeah.
one.
The lightning one.
Wow. Man, that looks cool. Down on the plate with the yellow and all that. Can you make that happen?
Yeah, it really does. And what I'm going to do.
Sometimes I just want to take a photograph of like the thing.
Is we're just going to go ahead and, this is flying by the seat of your pants here.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
Yeah.
We know that about you.
Well, that looks cool. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? That over there. Grab another one.
Oh, Mo, you can, if you're over there, if you want to approve, I am cool with that.
What is it?
Approving somebody to get into the group. We know Marita. She's cool.
Now, I got to be careful because, see, look, this is rubbings.
Rubbing. Yes, you don't want to. Don't rub the rubbing.
Don't rub the rubbings. Pat them.
They have not been sealed.
Smack them about, but don't rub them.
Don't rub the rubbings. The frottage has already happened.
Boy, we're just getting a
Yeah.
lot of good stuff here, man. Okay, let me find something else here that I'm not absolutely in love with. And we'll pull this. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, let's put you aside for a second here. And
Thank you so much, Mo. Yes, she will show the polls.
What is it?
She's just got to get the stuff on the plate. They want to see the polls,
oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm kind of. Oh man, that's cool.
She's got to get what she. Oh, whoa, that's.
Whoa, baby, get
Now
that down there.
are you pulling?
Oh my goodness, that's wonderful.
I hope that looks as wonderful as it you know.
I like it because you know how trees and shade dappling occurs?
Trees and shade dappling.
Dappling, the sun shining
Oh yes,
through.
I know what you're talking about. Oh wow! Look at that. Yes, Brad. Jeez, he's being a little pushy.
What?
He did it 3 times. I'm gonna time him out.
Who's timing who out?
Brad.
Or you're timing Brad out? Why are you timing him out?
He told me 3 times that she's gonna show these polls.
Oh, do you want to see some?
Yes, they want to see them.
Oh, okay, here.
No, they just hang out with us.
All right.
Sorry. You know, I can't help myself on that. There we go.
No, I did show this one.
Well, yeah, but those other ones, you know, wanted to have a moment with them, you know.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
That is fantastic. And what I like about that is not only is it kind of jungly in the sense of foliage,
But there might be an animal.
Like there's a gator in there or something.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly there. So Judy has put in the link to join the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. That is our Facebook group. There are many of these lovely folks hang out during the week, and you know, we do our thing and post the collabs. And if you want to know about, you know, like more of the giveaways, all the information happens over there. Ooh, frog eggs. Yes, that's a good. Alright, do you want to let this dry, or shall I, you know, do what I usually do and, you know, mangle it up a little bit because it's too wet?
I don't know.
It's your call.
It's not like we're in a big rush here. Oh my gosh, doesn't this look like something under the water? Green, what did I do with my...
Yes, a swamp thing.
A swampy.
Woo, I love that. I wish you could make that happen. Can you make that happen? That's a goal.
Oh, you mean what's on the stencil?
Yes, with the greens and everything in the background. I mean, it's just, man, how?
Well,
I mean, look at that. That looks cool, too. Yeah, you really needed that. This was perfect with the jungly business.
I needed it. I really needed it. And I'm going to put this one back down. Maybe not.
When Brad showed it to her, she's like, can I have that now? He's like, give me a minute. We had a few little spots that he wanted to fix, connect them, so it wasn't...
Yeah, and I'm using, you know, the R&D model here.
Yeah.
And it's working out just fine, Brad. You didn't even do anything, but I think it's always if you're going to err to the side of...
Yeah.
You know? Oh. Now see, it just added a tiny little bit
more
in
interest
yarn.
there. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll be able to tear that one up.
Just, you know, put that in the pile over there. I love these. We'll talk later.
Look at this, Mariah.
Ooh.
Should I put it on the back?
Yes.
Put it on the back.
And then I think, no, oh. Okay, I think it should have gone on that other one, but that's okay. I don't know, Marita. It's just, how's it possible that the next one is even better?
Well, it's not coming through like I wanted it to,
No,
y'all.
that's why I was saying, I think
it's too opaque.
Well, yeah, you got a lot of paints on that.
But this side's looking this cooler than a dead gum. Yeah.
Now, here is how you get what I wanted.
What?
You pull that with yellow.
Okay. Transparent.
Well, you know.
This one.
I really feel like it should be the...
That's opaque. You're not going to get nice stuff going on.
Okay.
You're talking about this.
No, not that. Like
No.
Amsterdam Expert there, the gold one.
Oh, it's totally opaque. It's
Well,
totally black.
Why is that going to be a problem? Because it's going to show through. See, flip the plate over. Okay. And then, so everything behind it is going to be the yellow. Now, you've kind of reversed it out from what we saw with the stencil. So all the holes are going to be yellow. But it's going to really, you know, bling up the green. It's just a thought. Or you can go with the...
We'll do
Hey,
both.
I was going to say, do both. See what, you know, that'll be interesting.
Okay, we'll go with this here in the middle where it's...
Brad says or gold. See, sometimes I don't know if they're really serious or they're just messing with me.
Okay, now what did we want over here? We wanted this yellow. The orangey yellow.
Yes, that's the one right there. Now you need to probably move quickly with your liquidy one there.
Well, it's okay as long as I don't. I want to use another.
Oh, you're going with 3?
Going with 3.
Look at you.
We're living on the edge.
What about a metallic-y?
Nah, I don't necessarily. I'm not feeling that. Simply because Indian yellow, I think.
Okay.
That's kind of like that one down there, but it's a little different.
It's a little darker.
Yeah.
And forever we'll see that one little. That's the yellow ombre. Oh, I'm kind of blurring out a little.
Well, you're just seeing that because that's an opaque paint.
Okay. You're scaring me. Put that picture down. Oh, bronze would have been nice too. Brenda says it looks like little snow from space dropping on a city. Oh, I love that. Yes. It's not all coming up.
No, but it's interesting.
That is interesting. That so in the opaque paint area, it stayed. It needed more time with the opaque.
And we've got some.
But I like the look
I
of it.
know, and we look at this neat stuff we got going out here now.
Your wrinkles.
Yeah.
This is when wrinkles are good.
Wrinkles. Wrinkles. Okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Now maybe with some metallic. Might be really interesting because then what can happen? So if you pull it with a metallic, maybe even like the orange.
I'm trying to use it with my.
look?
I'm trying to use it with my stuff.
Here, then if you're staying with green, I mean it's
I know,
not as
but this is
interesting. It
just
didn't
so
meet my
minty.
vision.
Let's just give me some of that orange so I can
Make the
knock
bronzy.
this back a little bit.
I'm giving you what you want, Mo.
What did she say?
She said bronze. And those two together make a beautiful bronze.
I do.
We learned that from Patty.
And this one this plate might have to go away for a while, and
Yes, if you want that off of there.
if I want this, down here up. And what I really need to do is I need to really have some stencil-y stuff going on up here
so
too.
get your paint there. Then put down the stencil real quick. Try to do a quick pickup of that. Then your paper down. I don't know. Maybe that's an idea. There you go. I'm gonna cut this. Cutting it. Ooh. That's fun. Hey, Michelle.
Okay, that needs to ripen.
So that'll be later.
That will be later.
Well, we still have like 20 minutes, so that could be.
Oh yeah, we could definitely pull it.
Oh, was that just sitting over there drying, or is that off of your brayer? Or
It's off the brayer.
Yeah, brayer.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going Looney Tunes on us. We have two machines. Brad runs the Maker, and then I run the Explore Air 2. And it's funny, you know, each one kind of has its benefits, and then each one has little quirkinesses.
Quirky.
The nice thing about the Maker is it cuts very quickly. And so, like, a lot of the more intricate ones we cut over there on the Maker. Because they take a long time.
That was a little squirt of cyan blue green shade.
That is Aqueous Effervescence, and it will be available Saturday, maybe Sunday, or maybe Saturday, but definitely by Sunday. Ooh, I love that. Don't mix it up too much.
Well, I don't think I'm going to have to worry about it. It isn't cooperating very much.
Oh, thank you guys. Ho ho ho.
Well, that's a nice
Kind of marbly.
backgroundy layer.
I don't think that would work, Heather.
What?
A paint roller on the gel plate.
Oh, yeah, I don't think, especially the woolly ones.
No woolly ones.
The woolly would not work. Try something here, folks. Sugar. You messing my covers, Mariah?
I told you I was gonna try. I get impatient about the glue drying
Me too.
and this tissue paper business. Adds a whole other level of difficulty. But that's okay. I'll fix it.
I'm counting on you.
I know you are.
Okay, we're gonna let that set a spell. And then we're gonna pull it with a dark color. Isn't that pretty?
I love that.
But it's gonna look totally awesome. Pull it with a dark Prussian blue. Or I could go metallic. I could make the bronze a really dark bronze with my blue.
Mm-hmm.
Yippers, that's what we're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What?
Oh,
What?
yes.
Were you going to say something?
Oh, I was, but no worries. Ooh. Now can we get some oohs and ahs on this? Wowzers. And more cracks to...
And we've got more cracks.
More crack left over.
More cracks. Tell you what, this tissue paper leaves you those. Well, I don't know if this is going to work for my, but I think it's a beautiful pull.
Oh yeah, I don't think that goes with the rest of your stuff, but yeah.
Sometimes that happens. You just have to go with it. Okay, we're going to come back with this one. Oh, not quite dry.
We're not coming back with that
Not
one.
coming back that one quite yet. Let me dig down in the pile here and see what else we've got going here. I really like that one.
It was a swamp scene near the sunset with swamp gases.
Okay. So, what are we going to do on this one?
Oh, those are some great... You guys are throwing out some awesome ideas. Love that. All right.
Can you do the edges?
Like I do with my obsessive little posking. I can.
Because it's really bothering me, and I was so mad at myself for not
And do you want them black?
gessoing, please.
Okay.
That to begin with. I
I
mean,
can make them red. That might be kind of
just
cool.
angry about it.
Do you want...
Something else to be angry about.
Yeah, you're kind of angry this week. I'm
Just
glad
angry.
you're getting over it. So black. Yeah, I can make them red.
Oh, red would be good. Let's do red.
Woohoo. Glad you're on board with that. That sounds more fun.
Yes, you know, like those shoes that have red bottoms. Do you know what I mean? What? What?
Oh, Dia says that was the smell coming from my granddaughter yesterday. I understand about that. We got stinky babies sometimes too.
Okay, I'm going to green out the bronze a bit.
Okay.
And I'm doing that with open. Which is this green is a really nice one to use when you're doing the metallics, because we all know that they dry like super fast. And I'm going to make this even more dramatic. I'm getting inundated with brayers.
All right, Acme. Can we see what it looks like after the full PM treatment? What are you talking about? The head, the what are
Oh yeah, I will definitely share her with you.
Oh yeah, we're probably gonna just keep bringing her in and.
Yeah, because I'll work on her, but
you know, there's certain things that are very repetitive with it, but then there are some key moments and things. I think if you hit one of those key moments, you should wait, and then we'll do it during the stream, and that way you guys can see in a little bit of a slower progression.
yeah, I'll leave a strip on the bottom to finish, so that you can see how I integrated, you know, the idea of the whole altering with color and with shapes, going over the ideas that are detrimental to your health and well-being, and the health and well-being to those around you as well. Must stress that.
Indeed.
I mean, I'm really pushing on this to get it to go down into those small crevasses.
And I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have
Okay, I'll show you that in
ooh, I love that.
One moment.
Telling you, the stencil's looking very good.
Stencil, it's looking bloody marvelous. Alright, we're going to get something on top of this frottage business.
Yeah, feel that. Now, what's funny is with that stuff, sometimes some of it comes off. And then just,
Onto the plate.
yeah, and there'll be sort of a resist thing happening. Did it leave a pattern?
Well, I don't know. Hard to tell. Still got some stuff going on out there. And the heather and yawn. I've got that. I don't want to do anything to that because I really love that one. I don't know that I love this one. It's kind of dark and gloomy.
Oh, Mo says this stencil as an impression or texture plate is going to be incredible.
Yeah, I need to get on that.
I think we need to get Mo one of these. She can do wonderful things with it. Might be her next.
And I'll
favorite.
tell you what, the other one it would have looked really good with is when you guys were doing Klimt.
Yes. It does have that feel about it.
Look at that little bit of bronzy, coppery stuff out there. Are you picking up on that? I'm liking that pretty good. Pretty good. Here's another one. I think I'm going to go with some.
I'm still working on this cover, by the way.
Oh, you are? My goodness.
Well, I wanted to make sure everything's nice and smooth. It took me a while because I wanted to make sure that I had it lined up properly. It's really cool because if you, so not only do they line up, you know, front, then it lines up back too. I mean, I know that probably when they're two separate books, it's going to not necessarily matter, but still, I think that that's kind of cool. And now
Well, we know that they're a series.
yeah, and now I'm doing these edges. Plus, I needed to glue down some of those places that were lifting along the edges, because a lot of times when you cut, you kind of find out where the glue didn't go. That's where the art glitter glue comes in quite handy.
Well, I don't think any of this is happening like I wanted it to.
Oh, you're still making great things, so that's fine.
Yeah, but I'm not going to put it on that because it'd be a total waste.
I'm very excited that you went with the red. I think that looks very jazzy. And my plan is, once it is all put together, I will probably drive you all crazy, those of you that see us on Instagram, with just a, you know, day after day of all the pages. Because, you know,
Because that's
why
what
not?
we do.
But it's nice to show things on Instagram and in the group, photo or little reel wise, because I think, you know, on the stream you don't necessarily see it in all its glory. And then you get to kind of focus in on just maybe 2 pages. I think that'll be...
All right, y'all saw what I did there. This was a crappy choice. I like Amsterdam. I don't necessarily like this semi-transparent gold. It's just kind of poopy.
It's non-committal.
It is. You know, if you want to skim a gold over something, that'll be your choice. But for the most part, don't waste your money on that.
Tishan wants to know, are you going to use the flip-flop? Can you show the flip-flop
Oh,
method? She loves the flip-flop.
sure. I've just spaced that out. I'm sorry.
Tishan's keeping us on track here. We may go a little bit over. That's fine.
Well,
Bye, Brenda. No worries. Go cook.
This is pretty wonderful.
Here.
I'm starving. What are we eating around here?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then you gotta, put them together and then... Are you happy?
I'm very happy.
You lie to me otherwise. You can yell at me after.
You need a little work down on this end here.
Okay.
See that? Mm-hmm. It's lifting.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It needs some glue. And then I think we need to Mod Podge it. I love it. It's mucho bueno.
Oh, actually, I'm glad that you asked that, Angela, because I think some of you guys, which I don't mind at all, comboed your June Makers Creative Collab with your entry to the giveaway. 2 separate deals. Or you can combo. That's totally fine.
Great.
Yeah. I mean, I'm all about be efficient about all this.
We are very much so.
So yeah, that is not a problem. In July, the Creative Collabs theme is Patterns at Play. If you need to know more about that, please come on over into Makers, holler at either Ann or Mo, and they can get you over to the right information, or myself. But they're usually better and faster at it than I am. Just trying to get you there the fastest way. Or yes, you can holler at me. I can get you over there as well. But to the themes and how to interact with the collab or the giveaway or giveaway. But the giveaway, really all you have to do is post in Makers or outside of Makers. I'm totally fine with that, but you've got to make sure that you tag me and or PM Artist Studio, so that way I know that you have posted. Or let me know in a message, because I think one of you guys did that, and that's totally fine too. I mean, as long as I see it and know that it happened, we're cool. Well, this is the shadow.
Isn't that what you wanted me to do?
No, the flip-floppy of the rivet.
Oh. Well, I'm doing this
But I
one.
like this.
I think this is looking pretty dead-gum marvelous.
Sometimes she just has in her head something else she wants to do, and that's what happens.
Oh, I thought I was following instructions.
That's the shadow technique.
Yeah.
That's not flip-flop. Flip-flop is when you take the stencil and then flip-flop it directions, like what you did with the rivet. I'm assuming that's what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes.
Did.
She likes this too. Do you think that's dry? Because it's gonna
Maybe.
Maybe.
You know.
Diane's report card often said, Diane talks too much and does not follow directions. I think we're going to get some of those in our life as well. Oh, that's drier than I thought it was going to be. It's kind of smoky.
I'm telling you, those
Wow.
paints dry really fast, and I'm picking it up now.
Oh, well, I'm not going to tell her that, Anne.
What? Tell me what?
I don't know. There's some P-love happening in the chat. Would you like to know?
Yeah. Well, of course I would.
Oh, they're just they're loving on you, telling you how wonderful your prints are. Getting lots of wow, wow, wow. No Colleen, not today. We don't have it in there yet because we haven't even cut and taken pictures of it. This is, the Thursday little preview of the stencil, but no worries. We will let you know when it is ready. And then Anne said, let's face it, everything P does is wonderful.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Mostly I hide those things that I really screw up.
She puts it in her stuffy hole.
Put my stuffy hole. Go over it before you see it. Okay, I think this is truly... Okay, look at... You see the cracks that I've got going here? If I just keep doing this, it just keeps... That's how I got those silver ones.
Oh, the cracks just keep happening.
Yeah.
Yes, hashtag P-love. Plove.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, now, I know that... I don't know if you can see this or not. But it's got some really wonderful things going on here that I think if I go over it with a... Can you see how it's really... I mean, it's misty and kind of weird, and I'm not sure what caused that.
It's kind of foggy.
Yeah. And I think if I go over this with a, say, a green, my green gold.
All right, so here's the question.
What?
We are at the end.
Oh,
Or
okay.
we're at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Do you want to continue, or are you ready to call it at this point?
I'm ready to call it.
Would you
have
put a better
headache.
print? Would you put a better print out there?
Yeah. Well, we can go through them.
Yeah, let's go through them real quick.
Now, I think this is, yeah, really. Don't end on something.
Please don't let that be the last thing people see.
I know, but you just...
That one's awesome. I love that.
That one that you just saw is going to be remarkable. It just...
Oh, good call, Tishan. She says, could the fogginess be the poopy gold paint? That's exactly right. See? It strikes again. Good call. Yeah, we are hungry. We kind of had early
I
lunch
have a
today.
little bit of a headache because I just had cream of asparagus soup for lunch. And that
She's
was
been
a
trying
long
to eat the
time
same
ago.
things, Van. We're not.
Oh, he's lost 10 pounds. I could just stab him in the neck.
There you go. I love that. Love that. I don't know if that goes with your stuff, but it could.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
This needs more.
Flip that one over, because I think there was something else on the back side of that was a little,
Oh, yeah, there was.
little better.
Well, I don't want to
Ish.
because this side is wet and these will marry up.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the good side.
so far.
Yeah. And this one has two sides, too.
Anne says the universe loves the gold one. I think that should go to the universe.
Then look at this little jewel.
I love, see, hey, and whose call was that?
Oh, Lord. You're so annoying sometimes. I'm putting the ones that I'm going to do something else to, I'm putting them aside.
Okay, they're going to a separate pile.
Okay, I absolutely
Yeah.
love this one.
That is winner chicken dinner of the day.
It is. But no, this is pretty nice, too.
Yeah,
It's just not quite as interesting.
I think it can be.
Very possibly. Some more even transparent blue. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Darcy, I totally understand that too. Yeah.
And that's kind of boring right now.
Well, it's just one, just a pull up.
That definitely looks like, batches of frog eggs.
Mm-hmm. Cellular.
And then this.
That looks cool. And I love that too. I think that'll be fun. That could be fun to spray.
Yeah. Yes.
Angry. Yeah, we call it that too.
Air conditioner keeps floating my tissue paper down on my head. It frightens me because it's,
Something is coming out.
diving in at me over here. Okay.
All right, guys. What a wonderful Thursday. Lots of emotions from, a real roller coaster of emotions and everything. We so appreciate each and every one of you guys that show up, hang out, chat with us, watch the replays. All of that business means so, so much to us. If you are new to the channel, please do all of that, YouTube business, which, like, subscribe, do all of that. It helps us immensely, and we very much appreciate it. If you do want to hang out with us, that's over there on the Facebook group, Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. That's that business. Let's see. We did the giveaway. Big congrats to Diana. I'm sure she will be over the moon. Get that off to her, and then be sure to start posting for your July ones. I think you can do that now. I'm totally fine with that. We kind of run these a little loosey-goosey. As we get bigger, we may have to be a little bit hardcore about our rules, but...
Yeah. I just wanted to say one of the reasons I think that I was so bummed out last week, I really didn't realize how much I enjoy the live. And I was, well, number one, I was trying to do, when I was doing the comments, it was in the hospital.
Yeah.
And, watching somebody sleep. Yeah, and it was a less than wonderful place to be doing that. But I just really, I want y'all to know that part of my, mental well-being
is us doing this. You are our friends, and we love hanging out.
This is where
it keeps us sane.
this is where I get, so much of my energy, creative energy.
So true. All right, guys. Love you all, and we shall see you on Sunday.
See you on Sunday.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.